Good morning, I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. Now for the news in details. The Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, yesterday reported that the economy contracted by 18% for the April to June quarter when compared to the corresponding quarter of last year. The PIOJ said that this was largely due to the fact that the economy continues to be negatively impacted by the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, along with the measures implemented to mitigate its spread. The PIOJ further noted that for the first 6 months of this year, real gross domestic product GDP also declined by 10.2% on all major sectors, and the services and goods producing industries saw significant declines. Director General of the agency, Dr. Wayne Henry, said that based on the current spikes in the rate of infection from the highly contagious virus and the implemented containment measures, it is unlikely that the economy will record growth for the remainder of this fiscal year. Jamaica's Cannabis Licensing Authority, CLA, has disclosed plans that it is working on establishing an online platform to facilitate its application process. Director of Research, Development and Communications at CLA, Felicia Bailey, said that the project, which is being piloted by JAMPRO, will further the growth of the medical cannabis industry. Bailey noted that this is also expected to advance the authority's goal of reducing the time it takes for an application to go through the stages from submission to award of the license. According to Bailey, the platform will also facilitate more people becoming involved in the industry. The CLA is an agency of the Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries that was established in 2015 under the Dangerous Drugs Amendment Act, with a specific role to establish and regulate Jamaica's legal cannabis and hemp industry. Meanwhile, the Pan-American Health Organization, PAHO, and the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, have created a tool that is being made available in Latin America and the Caribbean to maintain contact between patients and doctors by minimizing the risk of transmission of the novel coronavirus COVID-19. PAHO said that during the COVID-19 pandemic, when most in-person health consultations have been postponed, telemedics is once again coming forward as a way to maintain contact and ensuring the continuity of consultation and treatment for those in need. The tool is being made available in collaboration with other institutions and experts in the region and Spain. The tool characterizes from 1 to 4 the maturity level of institutions to introduce medical care at a distance. Finally, the Jamaica Civil Service Association, JCSA, wants the government to develop a standard or policy direction for the work-from-home arrangement to be adopted in the public sector. First Vice President of the JCSA, Teacher Clark Griffith, says there is confusion in the public sector about the arrangement. According to Clark Griffith, some managers are also refusing to facilitate work from home. The government has moved away from ordering the public and private sectors to implement work-from-home arrangements to make a recommendation. Griffiths said that none of the approaches have been effective. Clark Griffiths, who was speaking on a current affairs program earlier this week, was also critical of the Ministry of Labour for not sharing its work-from-home policy with the rest of the public sector. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Tracy Spence. To have a good morning.